Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Apologies for the delay, but this video was a pain in the ass to edit. Nevertheless, the fight for fair treatment must go on. This is part 2 of why 76 is in such a state. We'll begin with the Atomic Shop. Since launch, Bethesda has had this microtransaction shoved into everyone's face. Overpriced camp decoration, overpriced skins that were free at one point, and overpriced emotes. Not even mentioning the Fallout First that continues to scam people. Like really, £12 a month for only 3 useful things. It's a joke, and the fact they still have a nerve to push out camp resources that sometimes doesn't even work just proves my point. What's worse is the fact people buy them and expect it to be top quality when in fact all they get is dried up diarrhea formed into a round ball and polished to make it look somewhat useful. Makes me laugh.
That actually is pretty funny.
I still don't know why people put up with the Atomic Shop. It's been nothing but a scam since 2018. And yet people still line up and lick out whatever Todd didn't wipe of his ass.
Crab, this is the Krabby Patty. And now you, the humble employee of the...
The next thing we'll focus on is the content. No such thing as content in this game. At times, like once a year, we'll get something good like a map expansion. And then we'll get fishing, as if it's the next big thing in 76. You want to know what's funny is that in the fishing update, the perk card mechanic had broke, so it allowed people to stack cards and buffs, so they could either exploit PvP or XP. The funniest thing about this is that as soon as Bethesda heard it affects the side of the game, they had it fixed. Not fully though. They disabled the perk card machine and perk cards that mainly affected the experience. And all of this is because of one YouTuber. Granted, he didn't realize how bad this could brick the game. No, it ain't his fault. There isn't an exact number, but if I were to get it would be 1 per server. But thanks to him, he just proved how many people exploit 76. My point is that Bethesda cannot be bothered fixing minor things. Unless it actually bricks something. Not like stacking is on their list, but who knows? Throw a kidney at Todd, and maybe he will fix it.
Throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? Yes, sir.
The next thing we'll talk about is trap camps. We won't stick on this too long. Everyone knows the story. They were hated by most of the players because they would get mad at the fact they didn't store their junk and lose it. One of my friends outright quit 76 because trap camps were nerfed. He lived by the pirate life over on Elite Dangerous, and after they cut support for consoles, he came over to 76 to trap camp. And now that traps camps were nerfed, me and him went over to No Man's Sky. At least the developers actually care about the game, unlike Bethesda. Thanks to this nerf, a community had been killed overnight. The next thing we'll talk about is the lack of care for PvP players. At one point we had Nuclear Winter, and now we have a mode that was abandoned by the players overnight. Now that there is one less mode for PvP, we had no choice but to PvP in adventure mode. And since 76 is full of exploits, it became messy. Stackers had become a thing, and lo and behold, it started to become a problem. Now you would expect us for it to get fixed right. No, they ignored the problem and let it grow worse by the day. And now it's become a major issue within the game. The weird part is that it doesn't affect PvE as much as PvP. So Bethesda decided to keep it in the game. This is the care we get within 76. We get ignored by the devs and the community who simply won't listen to our problems. This leads me onto my last point. YouTubers. They ignore the PvP side of the game. Every time we ask for help, we either get the "we'll try our best" or the silent treatment. What's strange is the "try our best." Yet they don't bother on making a video on this exploit that has affected this game for years.
It'll take forever to break through that.
Dude, how about this? How about you take off your fucking diaper, lay down your little baby foo-foo, and go do your fucking job right now?
We're not asking for much. We're asking for you to call out this issue in a video so that more people are aware of this problem. The more people that are aware about this issue, the better. And the more of a chance for this to get fixed. That will be all for this video. Hopefully after this it will get shared to the point people will start talking about it. Stay safe, everyone.
Oh no, why are you on the ceiling? Is it the anti-gravity gun again? Shit nozzles.
No, we've been shot with the anti-narrative gun. This episode makes no sense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we ran out of ideas how to end this episode. So I'm just gonna sing a song to you. How come you smell so Asian, but you look so Caucasian? I can't get next to your love, girl. I'm gonna break you in half, little Japanese woman. Oh, I like them big eyes like saucers and a small mouth like a mouse's ear. Get rid of that sissy Manuel. Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, singing plan ass bitch. How I look?